Hello friends, today I want to talk to you about the AIS. What is that? This is the Automatic Identification System. This is a system, what it does is sending through radio your data, and you are receiving data from another boat. What data? For example, your position, your speed, your name, your call sync, your MMSI number, etc. This way you can know in your plotter, you can see where the other boats are referring to you and where they are moving to. It works like a radar, but with more information. The radar only sends you like a shadow of something there. The AIS actually tells you what it is, and it tells you what is his name. You can call them. They can call you. So it's very interesting, and I think it's essential. What happened? In my old boat, Maghera, I installed a very fancy one. Can't remember the brand, but was one that was with Wi-Fi and everything, so I can see it in my Navionics, and I can see all the data. It was a fantastic bit of equipment, but was like 800 pounds. It was expensive. When I sold my boat, and I was buying this boat, I was comparing both boats, and then this was a little bit of well, you know, when you buy in a boat, sometimes what it says is not exactly what they got, and then you find out later. So that boat in theory have AIS. But so I didn't remove the AIS from the other boat, and I sold it with it. So when I got that boat, what happened was that the AIS was only a receiver, not a transceiver. What that means? It means that I could see all the other boats, but nobody could see me. That is a cheaper option, and it's okay. You can see the other boats, so yeah, you can see the ferries coming, but nobody can see you. And if you are in a danger situation or something like that, nobody can really call you. So for me, I didn't want it. I wanted to cross the North Channel. I wanted to cross the Irish Sea. There's plenty of ferries, plenty of traffic. I don't want to be invisible. We'll go to the Clyde. Plenty of ferries there, so I want to be seen. But it's very expensive, so I just bought the boat. So it was difficult for me. I couldn't install one of these fancy equipments at the moment. I probably have to change the aerial. Probably I have to change the cable. I don't know. So I find another option. Thanks to my friend, the Loco Sailor, is a Spanish YouTuber. I really recommend you to follow him because he always finds the right solution and the cheapest one. So he recommended this kind of AIS, and this is what I installed in my boat. I say install it, but you don't have to install anything. You just have to put it. It's a net detector. Okay, here we have one. I put this. I just put this just to put it somewhere. So this is a net detector. What it does, this works exactly the same that an AIS. I can't find any problem with it. I am going to put a good AIS in the future. I'm sure I will. But for the moment, I'm using this, and I can see any problem. This comes with one cable. Okay, I ordered the UK version and they sent me this, but they sent me this with an adapter. So this is how you charge. You open it here, you plug it and you charge it, and that's how it works. What it transmits? Well, I'm going to show you. You need to buy, if you are buying this, you need to buy the programmable cable. Or if you have a friend that have it, you need the programmable cable so you can connect this to your computer. If you connect this to your computer, anytime you want, not like the expensive one, anytime you want, you can change the MMSI number, and you can change the call sign, and you can change the name of your boat. You can do whatever you want. So you program it for your own boat. In the moment it is programmed, when it's transmitting your boat position and your boat name and your boat MMSI number. So I don't see the problem. I'm sure people will say that this is not legal. Why not? You have to tell me why not, because this works very well for me, and it's what I am using. Okay, this is the cable that it comes if you order the programmable cable. It's a USB. You plug it in your computer, and here You plug it here, and then it's going to work in the program that you download. I'm going to tell you what program to download, and I'm going to put it in a video now. First, download the program from the link I will leave in the description. When you got the program, open the application. Then it will appear a screen with some default values. Here you can see the default values because nothing is connected to it. First value is the MMSI number. This is the Marine Mobile Service Identity, and you will find this number in your radio license. Of course, you need a radio license. Then you can put the name of your boat and then the transmitter time, the TX time. This means that you can transmit every 2 minutes, different options. I put it the shorter one. And then the extended information. So, you have to put your MMSI number first, then the name of your boat, transmission time, and then the ship and cargo. What is the ship and cargo? This is the type of boat. And you selected this from a list. I will put a link in the description, and I selected 36 or 37, I can't remember. It's sailing or pleasure craft. Okay? Here is the list with all the other options. And the next option is the call sign. You also get the call sign in your radio license. After that, you have the vendor number, that is the battery level. It shows you the battery level when it's connected, and then the reference points. The reference points is to give the dimension of your boat. A to B is the from bow to aft, and C to D is the beam. That is really to tell where your AIS is situated in related to the boat. Then I'm going to connect to show you an example. If you click read, it's reading the information. If you want to program, you have to click in write. No, I am connected to my boat and I click read, so you can see the information on my boat. This is my MMSI number, name of my boat, Marisa, transmission time every 30 seconds, ship and cargo 36 is a sailing boat, my call sign, my battery level is 49, and then in theory, my AIS, even that I have it in the back, is situated between 5 meters and 6 meters, and in the middle of the boat. Okay, so exactly, you know exactly what you have to download. How much it costs? From 60 points you can buy it in eBay. 60 points up transceiver. Okay, this is only a transceiver, so you won't see the other boats. This is only when a case like me that I have a receiver. I can see the other boats, but nobody can see me. So I got this, the transceivers. What problems I have? The only problem I find out at the moment, but I'm sure it's a way to fix it, I just don't know how to do it yet, is that I can see myself and my receiver doesn't recognize that is my boat, so it's giving me the alarm all the time of collision because I have a boat near me that is myself. So I have to disconnect that alarm off. But the kind of sailing that I'm doing is coastal. It's always somebody on board, so you can see the flashing, you can see if a boat is close in the screen. But we are not using the alarm because we don't go to bed, we don't sleep when the boat is moving, we don't go at night, so we don't need that. To cross the Atlantic, yes, you will have to have another solution, I think, because you want your alarm to wake you up. But for the kind of navigation that we are doing, this is perfect. And if you think it's not, please let me know why. What are the pros? These are the cons. What are the pros? Well, it has its own battery. It's battery operated, so when everything goes wrong in your boat, this is still giving the sign. It's a waterproof, it has their own aerial, it's no installation. I just put it there, I just put this bouncy line, and I put it in a small pole that I have in the back where I have a camera. I put it there. You can put it anywhere. You can put it anywhere you want. You can pull it up with a halyard if you want. As I say, have his own battery. You connect it and disconnect it every time you want. I do that. Now it's connected. Now it's transmitting my sign. It's waterproof. And if I need to go in the raft, if I have to jump and abandon the boat, I can bring that with me. So I bring my position with me. It's perfect. So where is the problem? It's about 60 points. You get it cheaper in AliExpress. net locator. I will leave some links here so you can have it. If you have any problem and you want to get it, if you are near Bangor, don't buy the cable. I got one, so I can help you to program it and show you how I do it. But I can't remember the price of the cable, but it's not too expensive. Okay, so you can change it anytime you want. As I say, I'm going to have a good AIS in the future, but I'm procrastinating because this is doing the job. It's working very, very well. And I'm going to show you where I put it now. Okay, this is where I have it. And now it's transmitting my position. So you can put it anywhere. I can put it higher, I can put it lower, depends. But it really, really works very, very well. And let's go to see if I can see myself in Marine Traffic. Marine Traffic is an application that you can download for free in Play Store. Let's go to see an example. Here we have a Stena forwarder that is coming to the Belfast block, and you can see the call sign, MMSI number, the dimensions. It's doing 18 knots at the moment, heading 338, and tells you the wind where he is. And you can see some pictures of the vessel. People download pictures, and yes, let's go to see if we can see Marisa. Marisa is connected at the moment. So Marisa, so he can see Marisa as I can see it. Marisa is here, and what information? Class B, 2 minutes ago, speed 0, it's not moving, call sign, MMSI number, the dimensions, 0 speed, the heading 338, the wind in my area. So yes, it's transmitting all this information. They can see me in their screen, the same that I can see me, the year of build, length and breadth, some pictures. Lovely pictures of Marisa. Let's go to see another Class B, just to compare. Valkyria. Valkyria is on. So Valkyria, 18 hours ago was on. Class B, speed 0, the call sign, the MMSI number, the heading. Class B, the wind in the area, but this is from 22 hours ago when it was transmitting. Let's go to see Laila. Laila is nice pictures. Laila is 2 minutes ago, so Laila is on like me. Nice pictures. What is the difference? No difference. Call sign, MMSI number, the dimensions, and the speed 0, heading 0, Class B. Let's go to see another one. Oh, Saltilas. Saltilas have a very good YouTube channel. 22 hours ago they were transmitting. And some pictures. And the same information, call sign, MMSI number, the length and breadth. Yeah, the speed. Class B, all the same. Let's go to see Marisa again, just to compare and double check that is no difference between these fancy equipments and my IIS transmitter. 4 minutes ago, Class B, 0 speed 0, call sign, MMSI number, the length, the dimensions, no difference at all. Oh, and what about the batteries? Somebody asked me how long the batteries last. Well, I don't know, but there is I think I put it in the video before, there is a way that you can know how long the battery is, but I think in this case you have to connect it to the computer to know it. But I leave it in the boat for 5 days, for all week, because I forgot about that. At the start I always forgot about that, so I leave it for all week, and when I pick it up the next weekend, was 30% of battery on it, so it was retransmitting for 5 days, no problem. This is make it to, make it to leave it in the sea with a net and stay there for days, transmitting the position, and then the fisherman go and find it. That's what it meant to do. I think it's illegal. I think it's illegal to use it what is meant to do. Is it not legal to use it as a net locator here? But it's no problem to use it as a AIS in your boat, because that is not illegal, and that's the only thing I'm doing with it. It's just transmitting my position, my speed, my location. So there you go. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm not pretending to justify to use this better than a proper connected system. I am not saying that. I'm not saying that this is better. What I'm saying is that it's not excuse to don't report your position. It's cheap and it's easy. You can have it even if you don't have the receiver. I think it's important. You can still send your position. The only problem with that is that the other boats might be assumed that you can see them and you don't. But as long as you transmit your position, they can call you. If they see that they are going in collision line with you or something, they can call you. And they can call you by your call sign and by your name, the name of your boat, because they can see the information. So it's cheap. I think it's important, so everybody can have it. Still, I'm going to put in the future a proper one connected to my boat. But even then, I probably will keep this, because as I say, if everything goes in my boat, all the electrics, I can still using that. And if I have to jump to the raft, I can bring it with me. So a very nice bit of equipment. Really recommended. Thank you.
Thank you, my friends, one more time for watching. I tried to make the episode as short as possible, but if you have any question about this AIS, please let me know. I'm happy to help. And don't forget to share and subscribe. See you soon. Amigos!